So, what is all of this? Well, many of you know that I live several different lives, or I should say, I wear several different hats. And some of the things that I do is I'm a visual practitioner. And so these are really, really big sticky notes from a recent job that I did that was part of the feedback loop in a gallery walk. So just ignore the background for just a moment and love to talk to you about the importance of sandbox sessions when it comes to tech hosting. Now, I don't know about you, but I could probably say every time I go live, Zoom has had a new upgrade. And I just upgraded a few seconds ago and noticed that they've fixed a lot of minor bugs and a lot of minor glitches. So that's great. So that means that you probably need to know what those are. So I'd love to invite you to an upcoming sandboxing session at Tech Host Academy. So what is that? A sandbox session is where we come together and people that want to ask the types of questions they've always wanted to ask, or maybe just wanted to ask today about what's going on in tech in online sessions. And so, what could that consist of? Well, in our last session, I talked about screen management and what that looks like. I'll also cover it again in this upcoming session because I came up with this nifty screenshot with annotation of what these different screens mean and why I have them up and what I'm looking to or looking at as a tech host. So why do I have everybody's picture here? And why do I have the chat room up? Well, that seems pretty obvious, but am I welcoming people into the room that just showed up? That's why I've got the participants list here. There's like 10 different reasons why you want to have your participants list up and why I have all of the others, these windows up on my screen. In the last session, we also talked about how to make the viewing experience the best possible. And that really depends on how you're sharing and how you're presenting. If you want to make sure that you focus everybody in on the speaker and what they're sharing, then this is a great example. But if you want to make sure that people are staying interactive, and oh, by the way, the PowerPoint or the presentation that's being offered is just on the side, you're going to do it a little bit differently. And so I'd love for you to join us in the next sandbox session where we talk about how to deal with Zoom bombers. I had another funny story this week on how I actually got to talk to one. So I hope you'll join me. I'll put the link down below and I'll